to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. And the Miners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Riley. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The Miners' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jones. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Colson. Dances away. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Miners line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Finds his man and tackled there by the defense.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to pass, it's Colson. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's... Of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top as we get a look at the stats. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. He caught it. And he's forced out of bounds. Josh. Goal line. They'll stop him at the 1.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be down.
Touchdown, Spartans! Excellent! By the back on the option. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness. And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
A lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
To the air, it's Colson. Finds his man, it's Jones.
I think sometimes offensively you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you've got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
It'll be 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Miners look to keep this drive humming. Running inside, it's Jones. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Smith's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Colson. Under fire. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They go to the counter. Fighting off the defender. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Miners' offense all set and ready to start the drive. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. To the air, it's Colson. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be looking to run. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Back to throw, it's Colson. Unloads it left. Fires left side, it's Smith. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they'll run it in. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's brought down as short. But the defense comes out on top with a pick. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Offense in a bunch formation. Got the quick completion. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Off play action. Unloads it downfield. Pick off to stop the threat. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Colson. Fires to the big fella. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Miners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but, I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this, and listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not punting. We're trying to score touchdowns.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Colson. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Bring in the heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They punted away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They try to pop a run on the draw. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Right back to the well. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Weaver. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll heave it deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. That's about as close as you can. That marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
That's caught. It's Riley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air on first down. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Sparty. And they turn it into a defensive score. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass. It's Colson. Moving out to the right. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Open on the left side is Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Open space at the 25. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.